Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel at Learning. Today I will discuss chapter 2, but before that, if you haven't seen my previous video of the full playlist of C programming, then you can access it from here. You can see here I have already make the video of how you can install VS Code, and you can also make some snippets in C. This will help you to write your code more fast, and you can see I have solved here 6 questions, so you can also see that video so that you can understand the basic of the introduction chapter. So now I will discuss chapter 2. So if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe my channel and like my videos, and if you like, then please share with your friends. So let's start today. So chapter 2 uh, chapter 2 is basically about instruction, C instruction. Okay, so here I have written a line about C instruction. A program is constructed by combining a couple of instruction together, right? So how a program is constructed? So a C program is some couple of instruction, right? You have seen there in VS Code, so let me show you in VS Code. Okay, so here we are in VS Code. Now let me open this folder C program. Okay, so I have already opened this one. Okay, so now you can see this is a sample C program code. Okay, so here there are some instruction, right? This is the structure of C program. Now we will write this type of things, right? Integer is then float, something this type of things, and we will calculate, and then we will scan a printf etc. And all. Okay, so what is happening here? All of these things are instruction, right? So this is instruction, right? This is instruction, right? So the thing is all the instruction combined together to make a C program, right? So I have written that here. Then types of instruction, there are 3 types of instruction in C, and they are type declaration instruction, arithmetic instruction, and control instruction. So we will see one by one. So first of all, we let us see what is type declaration instruction. Okay, so generally this instruction is used at the beginning of the instruction function, right? So what is this? Let me show you in the VS Code. This I have already written, right? This is a declaration. This is a declaration, then this is a declaration, right? All of these things are declaration. This is a declaration instruction. You can see I have written here, right? So they are all generally we write beginning of function, right? First of all, we declare the variables, then we use them and we calculate our necessary things, right? So at the top of the function, it can be main, it can be any other function also. So at the top of the function we write this type of declaration, right? So these are type declaration. This all of these 3 are declaration. You can enter here multiple instruction, you can enter here multiple instruction, that is okay, that is no problem. Okay, so this we generally declare in the top. Then initialization can be done at the time of declaring. So when we are declaring anything, any variable, at that time also we can initialize that, right? So what is saying that we have declared here this variable, right, s. So we can declare it here, and we can initialize it also here, s equal to 0 or s equal to 12, this type of okay. And we can also give a value here, or we can give 0. Then we can also like cg, sorry, cg, you can also assign value here. Okay, so at the time of declaration, we can initialize that, or first we can declare, then we can initialize. Initializing means assigning some value. Okay, that value may be anything that of that type, but we can assign that. Okay, so here I have written something, but here you can see int I equal to 20, j equal to 25. So at the time of declaration also we can initialize that. Declaration should be done before using it. So what is saying it, you can see here the example, int val equal to a plus 12, right? So but what is a? So we have declared that a in later, right? So int a equal to 1. So let me show you. If I write something that s equal to you can delete that initialization, or you can reassign. Okay, so what is reassigning? First of all, reassigning means if we now calculate something here, then this 12 will be replaced by that value. Okay, so if you write here 13, then this 12 will be replaced by 13. So now s will be 13. Okay, so that way if we write something that a plus er, okay, so we know what is er, right? Er, we know that this is a integer type variable, and it has value 0. Okay, so we know er, but what is a, we don't know. So that's why it's declaring, it's giving me warning, right? So it's saying that identifier, you can see here, right, that identifier is undefined. Here identifier is undefined. So the compiler is not recognizing a. What is a? It is saying. So if you in the later, if you declare that a is a integer and they have the value 12, okay, so that is not correct. You have to first you have to declare in the first you have declared, then you can use. Okay, so I have discussed these things in my previous video also. And then multiple assignment can be done in one statement. So what is this? Multiple statement can be done. Okay, so you can in online you can declare some variable like integer a, b, c, d, then you can assign them value if you intend to assign same value. Okay, so in our case, if we declare some value, some integer c, d, e, or f, these are some integer, if I want to assign them same value and that is 0, okay, so then I can assign them in one line, c equal to d equal to e equal to f, right, and it is 0. So how it is, sorry, this is, I have mistakenly write here r, this is e. Okay, so so what is happening here? So let me explain. Okay, so the thing is happening here that first of all this 0 will be assigned to f. Okay, so f will got it value that f is equal to 0. Just a second. Just a second. Okay, so okay, so what is happening here, that f will get that value 0. So now f will be 0. Now f has 0, right? So this f can be replaced by 0. So this value will get e, right? E equal to 0. Then that 0 again will be replaced in d. D will get 0. Then c will get 0 of d. Okay, so this will here. Okay, in this way you can think. Okay, so that is okay. Now next is arithmetic instruction. So arithmetic operation are consist of variables name and constant connected by operators on the right hand side and assign it to the left hand side variable name. So what is saying here, it is saying that the right hand side will have one variable name, that is here, that right hand side assign it to the left hand side variable name. So left hand side variable name is here x, and uh, arithmetic operation consists of variable name and constant, right, connected by operators. So there can be variable name or constant. Variable name you can replace 12 by you can replace by y. So y plus 3 minus 12. So this is constant, right? So this is 12 is constant and y is variable. So this constant and variables connected by this operator, right, plus minus operator, are making the right hand side, and it is being assigning to x, means this value will, after calculating this value, it will be in saved in x. Okay, so it is saying that in the right hand side, here in the right hand side there will be there can be constant or variable, and that should be connected by operators. Operators are, what is operator, this plus minus, this is star means multiplication. Okay, and this means forward slash means division. Okay, and this is modulo operation. I will discuss this later, no problem. And this is assignment operator. It's just store the value in that left hand side. Okay, so in x this value will be stored. So here you can see integer, there are three variable, right, val, vi and beta. So in val we are calculating this, means we are adding this 2, then we are dividing by 2. Okay, so int pi equal to, this is the division operator and this is the multiplication operator. Okay, so what next? So notice that in the left hand side there should be only one variable name. Okay, so what is saying that, so it is saying that in this, if we are calculating like this, that s equal to something of a means 12 plus er means 0. So these are calculating in the right hand side, and this should be assigned in one variable in the in left hand side. So yes, there cannot be two variable like e or like cg. There cannot be two variable, there should be only one variable, and we can assign to only one variable. Okay, so here you have to use one variable, and here you can use multiple variable and constant connected by operators. Okay, then modulo operator gives the remainder only, and it can not be used on float. So modulo operator should be used in integer, right? So what is modulo? We know that percentage sign in mathematics, right? So this is known as modulo operator in C. So what it done in C? What is the functionality of it? So it gives the reminder. So let me show you. So if you divide 5 by 2, right? So what is the reminder? Reminder is 1, right? So it will give you 1. This should be modulo operator, right? So the thing is 5 modulo 2 is 1. Got it? Okay. So 10 modulo 4. Tell me what is this in the comment section. This is 4 into 2 means the remainder is 2, right? So it will give us 2. And this is the division operator, divide. Okay. So what is done? It gives us the quotient, right? So in this 2 case, if we use that division operator, then what will happen? If we use here division operator, then it will give us 2, right? Quotient is 2, right? 2 into 2 equal to 4. So 2 is quotient and the remainder is 1. So division operator will give you the quotient, and the modulo operator will give you the remainder. You have to remember this. This is the remainder. This means you will get the remainder, and this division means you will get the quotient, right? So here what will happen? 10 divided by 4. The quotient is 2, right? 4 into 2 means 8, and the remainder is 2, right? Sorry, this will be division, not the modulo, right? This will be only division. This will give you 2. But if you use here the modulo operator, then it will give you 2, because this way it happens. Let me show you. So 4 into 2 means 8, right? And the remainder is 2. So when we just use the modulo operator, it will give you this result. But when you use divide operator, it will give you this result. So got it? If it is 11, then what will happen? It will be 3, right? So 3 will be the modulo operator. When you use 11 modulo 4, it will give you 3. But when you use 11 divided by 4, it will give you 2, right? Okay. Now arithmetic operation can be performed on integers, float, and character also. So arithmetic operation, addition, subtraction, this addition type of things can be done on integer, float, and character also. Like we can add two character variable, right? So x equal to a and y equal to b. So here x equal to a and y equal to b. So we can add that. So that result will be ab, right? Because this is also a character. Okay. So next, notice that no operator are assumed to be present like general mathematics, like this. So in general mathematics we use something like if we have some variable like x equal to 2 plus 3 into 2 plus 5, right? So what we assume, that there is a multiplication operator, right? Because of this braces, right? Brackets. So in C programming it is not happening. So you have to give that operator. It is not present. You don't assume that it is present there. So if you want to do something like this, then you have to write this type of things, x plus y. You have to use that star operator, 12 minus x. Now this will work, but this will not work. Okay, so this will not work. Let me show you. So if I want to say that s equal to 12 minus a into, like mathematics, right, into CG plus F, right. So this will not work because it is not recognizing that here is a multiplication operator, right. So that's why it is giving me the error. So if you use this thing, this multiplication, then it will work. Or you can use plus, you can use minus, or you can use divide operator. Okay, so that is okay. And next one, no operator is present to perform exponential operation, but power function can be used instead. Pow is a standard library function. So what happen if you want to find the power, right, 2 to the power 3 or 3 square or 5 to the power 3, this type of things. What if you want, then how it will work. So it is not present in C. If you want to do these things, then you have to use a function something this, then you have to mention the base, then the power. So it will perform you 5 cube. Okay, so I will discuss these things later, what is function and all, then you will understand better. So this is just initial thing of function. So maybe you do not understand right now, so that is okay, no problem. Let us see in the next. So integer and float conversion. So what is that? So if you divide something 5 by 2, then it will give you 2, because it is giving us the remainder, right, sorry, quotient. Every time this divide operation give us quotient, right. So this is the quotient. And if one of these are float, right, this is a float type and this is integer type, right. Float means real value, right. Real means there is a decimal point, there should be a decimal point, that is real number, and that is float, right. And if there is a no decimal point, then this is integer, right. I have discussed that in my previous video. You can see that video. I will add the link in the description. So if there is a float, then the result will be float. If there is a float, in the result will be float. If they are both are float, then the result will be float. But if both are integer, then the result will be integer. There will be no 0.5 because both are integer, right. Here you can see the quotient is 0, because it is 0 times 5 equal to 2, right. Means 5 is lesser than 2 is lesser than 5. Here also as this is float value, or you can say real value, so the answer is real value, right. If this was only 2, then the result will be 0. If one of the operand are float, then the result will be float, right. So if both the float, then the result also will be float, one or both. Okay, so in assignment how it work. So I have declare a variable I, then I have assign something real, right. So what will happen? So it will store I equal to 3, it will discard 6. Okay, because the type is integer, right, because I is a integer value, so it will store only 3. Okay, but what will happen here? B is a float, but we are using here 30, so B will be 30.0. This is a real value, right, so this will be float. Okay, so this is integer and float conversion. So in the next video I will discuss further about hierarchy operator and all. So thank you all, and I will write a program and show you all of this in action. Okay, so if you like my video, please subscribe my channel.